Yo, what is going on, guys? Digirex here, and today I'm coming at you with a brand new Sea of Thieves video. And in today's Sea of Thieves video, we are talking about whether it is good to be a good pirate or a bad pirate. So I've had my fair share of either encounter, helping people or hurting people. And I gotta say, off the bat, hurting people has much more of a fun factor. But I'm going to be talking about whether, like, when in a situation, is it good to actually be friendly to people, or should you always just try to destroy them? Or, you know, what's the deal with that? Is it ever good to be friendly, or should you always be a super aggressive pirate? And I've had situations where either way it could help you. So most of my encounters end with them dying. Just have to point that out. And a lot of the time, you can actually steal treasure from them, especially in a lot of these clips here. A lot of these chests had treasure on them, or we caught them at an island and they were halfway through digging up treasure or bringing treasure back to their ship. So we were able to claim that after we killed them, which was really, really nice. So that, of course, is an advantage of being a meaner pirate. Being a more aggressive pirate is that you can steal a lot of enemies' treasure, you can steal a lot of enemies' resources. Whatever they have on their ship, you can steal, plus especially if they're parked at an island or if they're parked at an outpost, you can sometimes catch them red-handed while they're transporting the chests, which is super, super useful. So basically you get a ton of loot, plus you honestly get the thrill of the PvP fight, because PvP, in my opinion, the ship combat is really good in Sea of Thieves, and I'm pretty sure that's what they wanted to focus on mainly for the game. Although the gun combat can be a little bit clunky at times, I still have good fun with it, killing people and sending them into the afterlife and stealing their stuff. I think the main focus for the game, though, was ship combat, as it is really fun, and of course you get the thrill of the whole kill stuff. You know, you get to kill people. It's a positive. While there are some advantages like that to being a meaner pirate, more treasure, you also do make a lot of enemies being a meaner pirate. People can respawn and try to come back at you, which will suck because you are kind of more depleted on your resources after a fight, and you might have chests from them that they can try to steal back, so you are going to be making a lot of enemies. Whereas, rather, if you're friendly, you are going to be making friends to maybe take on another ship with, and this is where I'm going to start getting into the advantages of being friendly. There's not a lot of situations in this game where I would be extremely friendly to other players. One situation where I'd pretty much always be friendly to other players is during a raid, or a skeleton fortress, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to call it a raid because it's easy and it's kind of like the Sea of Thieves version of a raid. I would be nice to them during this time because everybody has a lot to worry about. Some of the raids can get a little bit difficult especially if you aren't experienced with doing it, and a few extra people could help, or even just an extra person could help. But as soon as the raid's over, I would kind of sabotage your ship, maybe plant an explosive barrel on it while the raid is going on or something as such, because honestly, after the raid is finished, you don't want to share your loot. You want to take all the loot. But during the raid, it is perfectly fine to be friendly to them. Another situation where I would pretty much always be friendly to them is if you guys somehow have a Kraken encounter together. So now the Kraken encounter is extremely, extremely rare just on its own. But if you guys happen to have like a dual Kraken encounter where you guys both end up in fighting the Kraken, then I would probably remain friendly and not fire at the enemies, just because you guys have enough to worry about with the freaking Kraken trying to murder you. So I mean, I would rather be focused on a lot more on the Kraken rather than actually killing each other, because if you kill each other, the other one is probably going to either succumb to the Kraken, or the Kraken encounter is going to go away as you go out of the circle. So I would both focus on trying to take down the Kraken on your own. Besides that, I see really no other point in being friendly to people, rather than just trying to make friends and go on an adventure together. Talking to people in proximity chat is also pretty fun. And if you're a solo player, maybe you want to make friends so you can complete some of those harder activities on solo. So guys, this is where I hope you enjoyed this video. and I hope it really helped you guys decide whether to be friendly or enemies. I gave you guys some disadvantages of being friendly and some advantages of being friendly, disadvantages of being enemies, and advantages of being enemies, and I hope this will help you complete raids and stuff, trying to be more friendly or survive a Kraken encounter, stuff like that. You gotta be friendly. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more Overwatch, Sea of Thieves, For Honor, and Fortnite. This has been Digirex. Peace.